The Los Angeles detectives Jack Flak and Oozie Nelson star in Rival Turf, released for the Super Nintendo by Jaleco in 1992, and it's also available for download on Wii's Virtual Console. But before we really get into reviewing this, I've got to tell you one major downside to that virtual version. You don't get to look at this amazing cover art. Oh man, it doesn't get any better than that. Seriously, that red jacket, it's like that kid is just begging to get beat up. Alright, well anyways, Rival Turf is the first of a trilogy of 16-bit beat-em-ups known in Japan as Rushing Beat, although its two sequels were given different names in the US, Brawl Brothers and the Peacekeepers. Now, why they'd want to break the connection with the Rival Turf branding is beyond me, but anyways, as you can see, there's some heavy inspiration from Capcom's Final Fight series in many aspects. And by inspiration, I mean borderline copyright infringement. So the two playable characters are the Cody-esque Jack Flak, sporting some wicked skinny jeans and a pretty sweet red jacket, and Oozie Nelson, who utilizes a lot of wrestling maneuvers like good old Hagar, and he prefers to represent the LAPD in his more traditional uniform. But by the way, word on the street is that he's had a bit of robotics installed to give him an extra edge on crime. And with a name like Oozie, spelled with two O's, he probably needs all the help he can get. You have 10 seconds to comply, or I'll suplex your ass. And the beat-em-up standards continue with the game's thugs you'll come across. You've got your normal thugs, your creepy-looking tall thugs, fat thugs, ninja thugs, and even some Arnold thugs join the fray. You'll side-scroll through various parts of LA and South America, punching, kicking, and suplexing everyone in your path, of course, and you'll pick up a few extra weapons and cans of soda along the way. Yeah, nothing like some piping hot street turkey. And the graphics for this game work pretty well. Things look a bit more colorful and cartoony than most other beat-em-ups, and it's a good fit for its tongue-in-cheek, over-the-top feel. The music is pretty sweet too. That's some pretty sick 16-bit slap bass. Although I gotta say, the sound effects are a bit crunchy, and they can get pretty repetitive. But as you can probably see already, if you've played through Final Fight before, you've pretty much played through Rival Turf. In fact, the only advantage of this SNES exclusive can claim to have over its inspiration is simultaneous two-player co-op, a feature glaringly omitted from the original Super Nintendo version of Final Fight. Otherwise, the gameplay is brutally similar, but luckily they've chosen a pretty fun game to rip off. Everything works just fine, and Jaleco delivers some quality, albeit low-budget, arcade action here. Fans of the genre will feel right at home bashing through the mobs, and if you're looking for a nice change of scenery from the Streets of Rage or something, Rival Turf is an afternoon of entertainment and definitely worth playing through at least once, especially with a friend. And especially if you get dressed up like these guys while you play.